Good morning. Almost forgot. I need to put these on. Ooh, they're dirty. So, hello, Danny D. Thank you for coming. Silhouette Park Farm. Thank you for coming. Um, Today is a new day. Nomadic Wednesday. Good morning, Christina. Thank you for being here and listening while you're doing your training. I appreciate it. Uh, So, of course, thanks again, Ava, for the raid. If you are not subscribed to or have not seen her channel, please go over and show some love to Ava Potterfields and Friends. They have a few channels, and she is a very sweet person. She's helped me through some tough times. Um, just emotionally way. Um, but that's how this community works, and I'm happy to be part of it. Thank you, Ava, for always being here for me and being a wonderful friend, and I appreciate everything you do. She also has Doug and Ava's Place. They play live music on Thursday. And then Friday, they play live music on Ava Potterfield and Friends for a quick 15-minute break of relaxing and clearing your mind. Check out Agus Meditation and Relaxation channel. She also does live at night, so you can sleep to some peaceful sounds. I know it takes a lot to do that. So I appreciate that, Ava. And she also has, what's the other one? Anyway, I went blank for a minute. Hello, Sandra, Sandy Robertson. It's so weird to have another Sandra there. I remember when I first saw you in the chat, and I was like, oh no, here we go. I have a cousin that's named Sandrea. And growing up, it was difficult for the two of us if we were together in one place because, of course, they said Sandy and we both come running. But I did go back to work. Um, it is a lot different than where I was before. Um, it is a lot easier, I should say. It's less pain on my body, which is great. Um, so yeah, it is wonderful being there at a different building. So we are. I don't know if we're going to be going camping again before the season is over or not. That just depends upon which hours and shifts I can pick up before it starts raining. Now, last year it was still in the hundreds in September, so we will see what happens. Maybe we'll have a different winter this year. But for our next trip, for sure, is we are going to Long Beach, Washington for the Rod Run. We have made it into a annual trip. We always go for that. My husband and I missed out last year, so this year we're gonna go, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna spend time with my niece and her other half, well, her partner, and yeah, so that should be fun. Um, I'd like to get out and um, go up to the Vista House. I just have to, well, I don't have to, but I'd like to have somebody go with me, um, because I have to drive, and or somebody else has to drive, so we can get video of the scenic route to get there. Um, I can't do Multnomah Falls because I don't trust that no one will break into my car there, because they don't have anyone. Last I knew, they didn't have anyone watching that. So, um, just to be on the safe side, I don't really want to take that risk. It's bad enough I went some time without my car when I first got it due to it being hit and run. So yeah, but we are for sure going to be going to other places. I just don't know if it's going to be camping trips or what have you. I also would like to check into renting a van, but I don't know if they do that here in Oregon, so I'll have to check into that. And um, we do have a fifth wheel, however, but we do not have a truck that will tow it. We have our car and that's it. So yeah. Um, I don't know if y'all have been watching my short videos of Copper. He did get a couple new toys. I showed you the hedgehog. Um, he chewed it while I was on the live stream that day. I knew he was going to. I should have taken it away, but when I got done with the live stream, I had to do a video because I found the hedgehog shredded on the floor with stuffing everywhere. So that's the problem with giving him stuffed toys, especially with squeakers in them. He does not like the squeakers. He tries to chew them up. So I did, however, get him a different toy. He was scared of it at first. I just got his attention. Come here. Come here. Want me to throw it? Want me to throw it? Are you sure? Yeah, push it. No, push it. Push it. Good boy. Oh yeah, we got him a rooster. I picked the rooster out. Um, he wants me to throw it. He noses it and makes it go off if he wants me to throw it. Kind of like with the ball, but the difference is these balls are heavy and they're loud, so it probably annoys my neighbor. So But he usually doesn't have a selection of toys to play with because he eats them all. Um, he chews everything, all of his toys. If it's got a squeaker in it, he will figure out how to get it out. So, except for the chicken, the noise comes out of his mouth, and there's no squeaker in it. It's just the air coming out. And of course, he wants me to throw it. Yeah, he's funny. But the only bad thing about this chicken is he left it on the floor on my side of the bed. And yeah, I stepped on it in the middle of the night. I woke him up, and I woke my husband up by stepping on this darn chicken. So, but he likes it now. He didn't at first, so he just knows it off where I'm sitting. But yes, he is funny. He makes me laugh. He is my companion. And if I had the $100, I would get the papers saying that he is. But unfortunately, I don't have the money to do that right now. So we deal with it. Silly dog. Okay, Ava. I was just sharing his chicken. Can I have it? Let me show Ava. This is his rooster, and he knows it. You want me to throw it? Oh, he stepped on my laptop. So yeah, our next trip is going to be fun. This time we are staying in a room, not camping or Airbnb. Um, yeah, he loves that. At first he was scared of it, so I'm glad. Don't eat it. He's bringing it back. Yeah, so I wanted to get this chicken for him because it's easier and lighter to throw and maybe not so annoying to the neighbors downstairs. Living off grid for 9 years, we really didn't have to worry about those things, and so we just had to worry about the neighbors and the campground. You need to honk it. Push it. No, not. There you go. I don't know if y'all have any knowledge about boxers, but he's a boxer, German short hair pointer. Yes, he does point. He has his full tail, and he's never had his ears docked. We got him 11 years ago, and he's been a great protector for me. Um, he he's a wonderful companion. When I'm sad, he licks my tears away. If I'm mad, he's gone. You know, he don't want nothing to do with me. But um, he is great therapy, great for the depressing. days and the good days. But he's always by my side unless if I'm at work or picking my husband up from work, especially during the summer because it's way too hot for him to be in the car. So I try to limit taking him in the summertime because of that. And we never know if we're going to stop at a store, and I refuse to leave my pet in a hot car. So he usually stays home if it's too hot, just in case if we're going to stop somewhere. Um, he keeps bringing it. Get off my laptop! He just literally stepped on my laptop. All right, we need to take a minute. Lay down. You gotta wait a little bit. Good boy. He has actually changed quite a bit since Chubb has been gone. In case you didn't know, we had to put my 14-year-old, to sleep almost a year ago. It's still hard, but um, Copper has become a different dog. Um, he doesn't demand as much attention. He's not in competition with anything else of having my attention. So but he listens so much better to the hand commands, which Chubb helped me teach him. Um so I trained Chubb in a matter of maybe 3 weeks. He learned everything that I wanted to train him right off with, and that was sit, lay down, and come. So I started every time I would say something, I'd use my hand for telling him what I wanted him to do, and Copper started following suit. So now Copper does that all the time. And I have also trained Copper, which I didn't Chubb. I have trained Copper to sit and wait at the top of the stairs until I get down the stairs and I snap my fingers and he will come down the stairs. Otherwise, he sits. And he sits and waits for his food, and he sits and waits for everything. So he is a lot different than what he was when Chubb was here. Um, but yeah, he's a wonderful dog. He's funny, and if you don't know, all boxers, when you come into a room and thank you, Ava. You look great today too. Um, but boxers always wag their tail. Always wag their tail. Yeah, too, huh? Yeah. And so uh all I have to do to get him to do that is one, walk in the room because uh if I leave him too long, yeah. He's really excited when I get home from work. And yeah. So he if you just wiggle your hips a little, his tail will start going and his rear end will start moving. It's quite hilarious. Yes, Ava, and I am still praying for you about Mama Cat. It's sad. Um, I don't wish anybody have to go through that. And the thing is when Lillian and I were younger, we would talk about stuff like that. And because we had a one of our childhood dogs passed away under our house trying to give birth to Rottweiler puppies, and she was just a little dog, and her name was Poochie. And we came home from vacation, and she was not alive, but she was under the house, and so we started at that point discussing just her and I because when we were growing up, it was usually just Lil and I, because we shared a room, and then April and Diana shared a room. So me and Lil would always sleep in the same bed, even though we had bunk beds, because uh, I wore hearing aids, and Lillian was always worried that I wouldn't hear the alarm. So if the smoke detector went off. But anyway, so we used to talk about um, having animals pass, and uh, we'd always cry about it. And so I had Chubb for 14 years, and when it came down to it, I couldn't make the decision. I had tried to, and what ended up happening was I went into a full blown, a heart racing panic attack. It was very close to a heart attack, and I've done that twice. But will you quit? Um, so I don't remember that weekend, and I believe it was the 4th of July weekend last year. And so it, it's then because I've been upset about making that decision, and I had made that decision at that point that that was going to be his last trip. Well, then we couldn't do it because I was just not right. I was not mentally right to be able to handle that. So my husband put it off until September. And then one day he was at work and he called me and said, "Get him ready, I'm doing it right now." And so that was the day um, he came home from work. I put him in the car and I let him go. It's not easy, for sure not easy, but he gave us a lot of good memories. So uh, at the beach, it was funny. We'd go to the beach and people would be clamming, right? So there'd be all these holes. So Chubb didn't like that. So he would stick his nose in it and feel if it was still wet, and if it was, he'd cover it up. Uh, it was he did a lot of funny stuff. We tried to leash train him with 2 leashes because when he was younger, he would mush, and he was strong. So when it was his time, I knew because he was not himself. So I knew it was that time for him. Um, but I have Copper, and he keeps me going. Uh, he reminds me to laugh and live life and be happy. Yeah, it is difficult, very difficult. So I also wanted to touch base with everyone, with my sister. She is doing better. I'm not going to say she's 100% because I haven't got to see her today yet. After the live stream, I will, because that's when you know, Mr. needs you know what. So, but she is getting better each day. She still needs prayers, and the more people that do that for her, um, it helps. It helps her know that people are there, that they love her, and want her to be better. So, whoops, if you can, just keep her in your prayers, and um, yeah. He brought me the chicken again. See what I did? Ugh, crazy old dog. I thank you guys for that. But she is getting better, and that's a plus. So, um, I'm gonna. I do have in my description. I have my PayPal. I don't know how to make it blue or whatever, like everybody else does. I don't know if you have to be monetized or whatever to do that or whatever. So, oh yes, he does. He sure does. Um, I started the sit or lay. That's fine. I started the nosing it just a couple months ago, maybe 5 months ago at the most. And so, with the ball or whatever it is, he noses it to let me know that he wants me to throw it. So that's something that I trained him with. Chubb didn't do that, so Chubb didn't really play go fetch. He was just never into that, but he would, however. Oh yeah, they get you trained. They get you trained really fast. So, Lily's cat there. She rescued him because the people that used to live in my apartment left him behind, and I don't like it when people do that. I don't care what the circumstance is. Never leave your pet behind. If you can't take care of him, ask somebody to do so. But Bear is a outdoor indoor cat now. He no, move, please move. Now he's not listening. But he is still um doing the same. I mean, I think he's like 15 years old or something like that, if I remember correctly. So, um, he is doing what he is doing. She's doing her best to give him the best life that he has left. And I'm really glad that I got her to take him in because they both needed something, that type of connection. And so he is doing exactly what he should be doing. And same for Lil. She is a great pet mom for all her cats she's had. Um, but he's doing good. He's doing good. Not health wise any better, but he is still here. He's still doing what he does, what he has done since we've met him. Um, he's a good cat. He is finally not scared of Copper because when I have to work, my sister watches the dog if my son's not here. So, yeah. Um, it's just great that she got to take him in and care for him. After all, she was doing that to begin with when he was just an outdoor cat. I appreciate that, Ava. He is an old kitty cat, so he's still going on. Um, but so maybe this winter, being that would be better if there was snow on the ground. Miss Ava had to show the snow this morning. I love the snow. Um, I don't like the cold unless if it is snow. You got to make it worth it. So I like the snow. So I think maybe we'll go up to Timberline Lodge, after maybe the first couple snows and go up and have a big cup of hot chocolate and some nachos that I keep talking about. Man, they're good nachos. The plate is humongous and it's moundy, at least ways it used to be. So, um, but yeah, I love the snow and I like spending time in the snow, but not too much time. So, no snow, Sandy, huh? I love it. I don't like the ice though, and I don't like the freezing. Those are things I don't like. I don't like being cold unless there's a purpose for it, like snow, so we can go play in it. Nacho sounds excellent right now. I haven't had it for a while. We just had fajitas last night. So, I was gonna do a video on how we do our fajitas, so I'll just explain it here. So we get the little tortillas, like the taco tortillas, not the little tiny ones, but the medium, Uh, but so we get that, and we cut up our chicken, we brown it up, and then your I'm not sponsored by or affiliated with them, but we buy this kind of cheese sauce in the jar, and we dump that in the pan after the chicken is all done. Of course, after straining the chicken, but then we put the chicken back in it with the sauce, and we heat up the sauce and get that all mixed up, and that is our chicken fajitas. We don't do the normal chicken fajitas. Um, so yeah, but we do some things that are like a shortcut way. And Ava, those cookies you shared this morning that you had, that is your son's favorite cookie. That's my husband's favorite cookie. And I haven't been able to make it for a long time. So I used to have the recipe, but I don't know where it went or what happened to it. After all, we have moved quite a bit. It is delicious. Kind of like my uh what was it? Beef and bean burritos with ranch dressing. Yummy. Yummy. Now he's honking it by himself and pushing it off. Oh, he picked it up. Here it comes. You want me to throw it or are you trying to hide it? Want me to throw it? Okay. That's okay, Ava. Anytime. I probably don't have all the stuff for it right now anyways, but um I can't wait to be able to bake some more chocolate chip cookies. Oh yeah. I have a surprise in my freezer right now that I gotta make today. A strawberry rhubarb pie. Yes. Yes, I love strawberry rhubarb pie. We, when I was growing up, we had rhubarb in our backyard, and us kids would, well, all of us girls, because my mom had 4 girls, uh, we would go and pick it and eat it just raw. It was good. I loved it. We used to eat the clover right out of pick it off the ground and eat it. And the honeysuckles, the little purple flowers that have the purple things in it. You pull them out and eat them. Oh, yeah. We used to do all those things. I remember when I was a kid, oh man, I made it in a basket. No, no, you're going to have to wait. Copper, you're going to have to wait. Copper, no. No, wait. Come here. No. No, he's not listening. I threw his chicken in the basket of my clean clothes. No. Uh-uh. Copper. No, you're going to have to wait. Come here. Come here. Lay down. Lay down for a minute. You need a break. Doggy smooches. He blurred my vision. The problem with having glasses is the dog loves to lick the glasses and make it smudged. I have Indian in me, well, Native American in me. I just don't know how much. Um, and I love it listening to the flutes and the music that they dance to. I love watching them dance. Um, you just noticed, Ava? Yes, I did. I did finally the other day. Um, last last week. I think it was Tuesday. I'm not definite, but yes, I got it cut. I got all cut off. So, yep, it's short. Try to grow it out again. Didn't cut my bangs, but she trimmed them, and it is all one length, except for my bangs are a little longer. So yes, I love Native American flutes and their music. I love everything about the Indians and the tribes and all of that. See, my dad, uh, the state my dad is from is the city, anyways, where he was born and stuff. Get down! No! He's trying to climb on my dresser to get the bird out of the basket. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. It is a little shorter than I wanted it to be, but um, yeah, I think I'm not gonna dye it anymore, and I don't know. My sister's gonna dye her hair pretty soon, so I don't know. But yeah, I can't wear my hair up because it gives me a migraine, and so it is easier to just cut it off. I did this last year as well. I cut it off, but I cut it off to my shoulders, and I Of course, this time I was like, I want it right here. And so that's where she cut it to. But it is all one length. So, yeah. I have had it shorter than this a couple years, like 4 years ago, I want to say 5 years ago. Yeah, I'll have to check that out too. I didn't know you were posting videos. I'll have to check it out, Sandy. I know I'm subscribed to you. I believe, anyways, because unlike everybody else, if you're a subscriber of my channel, I will go and subscribe to your channel. So I may have forgotten to hit the notification bell. So I apologize for that. Um, but yeah, it is going to be a fun trip next month. I'm so excited. It's not camping or whatever, um, but we were able to go on one camp trip this year. Hopefully next year we'll be able to go on more, and maybe we won't have so many problems. Our last trip just took a toll on the whole thing, with my kids and the car accident and uh, going camping for 5 days in the dirt. No running water, no water at all other than what we were using for coffee and food. So, I mean, and we ran out of baby wipes and almost ran out of hand sanitizer. So yeah. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to check it out. That's really cool, Sandy. Congratulations on your first upload this week. I'll have to check that out for sure. Yeah, I will also try to remind you, Ava, and I'll start shouting you out, Sandy, because that's what we do in this community. Lift each other up and all that good stuff. So, I also would like to know, on my AA days, I forgot to take it off of my name this morning, but on Tuesdays and Saturdays, I'd like to know if my meetings are actually helping people. Um, because it is a personal thing, so not everybody comes into chat, and not everybody feels comfortable saying anything about you know possibly being an alcoholic or even being accused of being one. So yeah, I just, I don't know. I'm thinking that I'm going to finish up on the big book, and maybe uh I don't know. I don't know. I'm just lost at it. I still want to do it, but at least for the rest of the big book, that is. But anyways, in my description is my PayPal. Any donations are awesome. It's helped me pay for uh trips, and um so I can go and make content for you guys. I don't edit, so it's all real in time. When I'm doing it, it is that, you know. Okay, well, I appreciate you letting me know that. Um, awesome, Danny D. How many more do you got to go? I know my watch hours are like not even. That's all right, Ava. I know you're busy. I know you're busy. Um, but yeah, I just I pray that it is helping. Because I get frustrated when I don't see anybody in the say the amount of people that are watching. But I also need to remember that people are busy and might not be internet ready place and such. So I need to keep reminding myself that because I forget a lot. Um, Danny D, you're such a huge support to everybody. I appreciate you being here and being in everybody's lives. It is so awesome to see you out there, and thank you for sharing your what you call conference for your I don't know how to word it, but yeah, I appreciate you sharing that with us. Yeah, I know, Ava. I have too, and I need to keep reminding myself that even if there's nobody there, that it still will uh help people, and that's my goal with that part. Um, yeah. Um, Even if I can only reach one person with it, I mean it's worth it because um I got it for free, so I'm gonna share it for free and hopefully help people for free. Yeah, your silent partner, Doug. I like how you put that, Danny. So, anyways, I've been babbling for almost an hour. Uh, yeah, I'm ready for some more road trips. That's for sure. My husband wants to take me to Amsterdam, but I won't fly, and we can't afford it. I also want to go to Minnesota. I want to go and see where Laura Ingalls lived, and I want to go to Walnut Grove. That's been one of my dreams my whole life. So I mean, it would be great to be able to go. So um, maybe when it's time for us to retire, yeah. So I don't know. I might put into 401k with work. I'm not sure. It depends on how much it is and how much they match with it or whatever. I don't know how that works. So I didn't do that with my last job because it was like whatever. But now I am seriously thinking, what am I gonna do if like I have no money to live on later? Thank you, Ava. Thank you. That makes my day so worth it. Having compliments. Compliments can be great. Um, some people take them the wrong way. Sometimes I do. So, but I appreciate those compliments And Ava, you're beautiful inside and out. And I'm so thankful for you. You have been here for me since pretty much day one. So I just hope you know how much I really appreciate you. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap this up and get him his chicken out of a laundry basket and take him out. So we do this thing. I will stretch and you'll stretch and then you'll look at me and you'll be like, it's time. And I'll say, is it time? And he like, yes. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Appreciate it. I know you weren't flirting. Uh, it's all good. She even styled it. I mean, she took that round brush thing with the blow dryer and curled it up. And one side will take it, and the other one's like, okay, I'll do it. And yeah, so one side straight and the other side is, I don't know, my hair is weird. And I hardly have any. I have baby fine hair. um, so I'm gonna wrap up today's video and get on my day, take the dog out, and get busy. I know my hair is just like whatever. If I curl my hair, it does the same thing. It doesn't take for but maybe 10 minutes and then it's straight again. It's like really. So I just whatever. I brush it and say that's good enough. But she did make it all one length, which is what I wanted. Yeah. I remember ratting my bangs up, doing the rat knot and stuff and getting it all high up there and dousing it in hairspray. Yeah, I remember those days. It was called Big Hair Day. Yeah, humidity. That's a good reason. Yeah. Uh, I'll be laying here, and of course, my hair rubs on my pillow because I lay down. So, when it's my day off, I want to lay down. I don't want to be doing nothing. And I'll sit up, and my freaking hair will be in the back. I'll be like, oh my goodness, what a mess. Even this short, it's a mess. I'll just blame it on the air conditioner in the window. So it is 66 degrees and partly cloudy here, and it is going to be 96 degrees here today. Thank goodness I do not have to go pick my husband up today because I'm off and he has a car. I don't want to go down there today. It is going to be way too hot today. Um, oh, yes, I remember morning. Yep, yep. That was hilarious. So hilarious. Um, I had actually sent her two pictures, but she picked the best one. So I will stay cool. I have two air conditioners, one in my living room, one in my bedroom, and so it stays nice and cool in here. Um, so yeah, I think I wore the dog out. He's taking a nap. He's mad at me because his chicken is in the basket. He's in the basket. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Be safe. And just know that you're not alone. No matter what, you're not alone. You are able to make it. Um, if you're struggling, you can make it. Uh, Even if you have to talk to a stranger, it might help. So please don't give up on yourself too early. Um, but anyways, I will see you guys on Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time because I'm not scheduled to work. So I will be on time that day. So I love you guys. Be safe out there. Be kind. And have a wonderful day. See you. Oh, I forgot to shout out. Van Life Rocks. Van Life with Gina. More bang for your buck. Land Cloud Adventures. And I think that's it. So check them out. Oh, Roy and Becky. Check them all out today. It's wonderful being in the chat and uh, chatting with them and your friends. So, um, yeah, I love going to the live streams on Wednesday because it is so much fun hanging out with everyone. And with that, I love you all. Have a wonderful day and be safe out there.